and whether or not you choose to, the way that you use your gifts or don't use your gifts. Oh, it's Emily.
Emily, what are you doing here? You wouldn't have seen... Mother? No!
What just happened? What just happened?
No, what's happened? No, Mother! No!
She's ruined my life, Louis. I am sorry.
What were you thinking?
Emma meant everything to me. Your mother destroyed everything by shooting her. She was me, and I was her.
I had to speak to her, but Sarah's not the one who killed Emma. Get out of it. Wait, Emily... Before I have to remind myself again. Questioning and logic, vulnerable to psychology, so conviction is fine.
I needed to talk to her. She was going to tell me everything.
I am sorry. I did what Emma would have done.
I needed to talk to her. She was going to tell me everything.
I am sorry. I did what Emma would have done. Dear God, I beg you, make him kill me. I've had enough of it all. I no longer have the strength in me.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, though. Sarah's not the one who killed Emma. Yeah, like, hold on. You were the one who shot Emma. You were the one who killed your sister. Like, I don't understand. Speak to her. I'm not gonna kill her. Get out of my sight. I'm not gonna kill her.
Get out of here. Why have you always lied to me? Why didn't you ever tell me I was his son?
My goodness. I stopped Napoleon Bonaparte from getting the lance. I had discussion with Manuel Godoy. I persuaded Jacques Peru not to shoot. I found out about my demon nature. I did not arrive in time to save Sarah. Oh, because I took so... Oh. So I guess I could have... If I didn't have that conversation... Maybe if I didn't take... I probably took too long talking to Mortimer, and that's why Sarah ended up dying. I did not stop Lady Hillsborough from shooting Sarah de Richet. I did not find out about Sarah de Richet's lie. Ooh, this is really interesting. There's a lot that I missed, which is great, because then I can find out about it later. So I guess I'm going full-on demon now. I guess since Mom's out of the way. Mom's out of the way, so I guess I have no choice but to, like, believe everything that my daddy demon says. Embrace the demon. Oh my goodness. This is going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Right. So what I do want to do is get the occult mastery trait. So subterfuge level 2, manipulation level 3. So might as well get subterfuge to level 2 and then manipulation up to level 3. And I can't... New blood, achievement unlocked. I haven't found any more books, so I can't equip anything. So that's kind of stinks. Unworthy Son.
When open.
So Unworthy Son because I wasn't able to... Conviction costs 1 more effort point. You gain 1 skill point in occultism. You let Lady Hillsborough kill Sarah de Richet. I didn't let anyone. That's not correct. I didn't let. I had no idea.
I spent my whole life swimming in lies.
Emily, what a waste. I feel like I know nothing. That I have to learn everything all over again. I'm a demon. I age more slowly. I can mentally manipulate people. I don't even know if it's a good thing or a curse.
I think it's a good thing. I think I can use my abilities for good.
No, this is an advantage. I could get used to this pretty quickly, I think. Damn it, what a mess. Come on, man up, Louis. I'm still the same old me. Demon or not, I'm still in charge of my actions. And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn.
Yeah.
It's enough to drive you crazy. Everything I believed in, nothing holds true anymore. Pull yourself together, man. I need to find some answers.
Yeah, I know.
There's no way of being alone for a minute.
I'm a demon and you're my son. Wow, great start to a Christmas playthrough. Wow, that handsome devil comment I made about Louis last time just got another meaning layer to it. Yeah, that's very true. Go and answer the door. Who's visiting me now?
Sir Gregory?
Oh, Gregory.
Good day, Louis. I think it would be good to talk.
So he is a demon.
How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family. It's a good thing, but you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis. Knowing William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
I'm not gonna read his mind because demon etiquette and all that stuff. Godoy or home. Yeah, not home and not Godoy. Conviction. I'm not going to be conviction. Yeah, I'm not using conviction. How many are there in the family? Is there a family head? Why does Mortar rebel? How many are there?
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
Why brothers and sisters?
Well, tell me then. Are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the oldest and therefore the most powerful.
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready.
Okay.
They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, she retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
No more questions.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand, regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself, is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help, and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
Monarchies are simple and patriarchal. They enable us to inspire humanity. I can't understand why William wants to replace them by democracy. I think I'm fine with democracy. It's not perfect, but I don't know. I kind of prefer democracy. Democracy is not perfect, but I still prefer it over monarchy, personally.
But if your intention is not to dominate the human race, why not let them be master of their own destinies?
I perfectly understand this type of reaction from you, less from William. The main thing you're lacking is time. Man is transient, And one of his particularities is that he does not learn from the errors of his peers.
He's not
He uses
wrong.
up an incredible amount of energy building and destroying whatever he himself has put into place. If we weren't here to help them, guide them, I sincerely believe that humanity would have become extinct by now.
He might be
We are
right,
eternal,
actually.
Louis. When we plan ahead, we do it for the long term.
I mean, that's interesting because, I mean, they deal with that in Mass Effect too. When you compare races in Mass Effect with much shorter lifespans, like the Solarians, versus races with way longer lifespans, like Asari, the way that the Asaris are known to play the long game versus the Solarians, they're only here, by comparison, a very short time, and so it's different. Their culture is so different based on the differences in how long they live. I understand.
Well, indeed, from that point of view, it is better to guide them.
It's rare for a novice demon to manage to stop thinking like a man so quickly. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard.
Okay.
I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Yeah, but I mean, there are other countries than just the most powerful countries, and those other countries deserve to have a say in things as well. Is he in danger?
Are you suggesting he might be in danger?
Well, Louis, our father's patience is not limitless. If William ever does go too far, then yes, he will be in danger.
The town's so-
I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it.
Uncle.
If I've
Ugh.
been able to help you in any way, go now.
The Council 2 Demon Wars. Love it. Love it. Okay. Now time to... Can't go back into my bedroom. I'm still very sore at Emily for, like, shooting Mother. Bad form, Emily. Bad form.
Emily, can I come in?
No, it's not a good time.
Well,
Not right now. Leave me alone.
do you know what also was not a good time? Murdering my mother.
I can tell from your voice that there's something wrong. Let me in. We have to talk, Emily.
I said no, goddamn you.
Okay, excuse me. You murdered my mother. You have no right to be angry at me. like, I'm sorry if you're feeling really upset right now, but I'm not the one whose mother was just murdered. So don't get all, like, angry and upset at me. I said no. Yeah. Like, no, forget it. I'm barging in, Emily, because you and we need to talk. I don't care. At this point, I've had enough of your nonsense at the moment. I'm talking to you, and if you don't want to talk, tough.
You've been drinking. Why aren't I surprised? Do you think you'll find the solution in alcohol?
Get out of here, Louis.
Nope.
I told you not to come in.
Don't. Again, you have zero right to be angry at me right now. So don't tell me to get out of here, please. How far will her anger go? She will pay one day.
First your sister, now my mother? How far will your anger go?
Do you really think I'm not suffering? You're
not the one whose mother was murdered!
Understand nothing.
On the contrary, everything that goes on in here is much bigger than you and me. You made your choices and now you're going to have to take responsibility for them.
By
I
not
must tell
drinking.
you something important. Emily, listen to me.
I'm fed up with talking.
It's about what's happening here. It's about Mortimer and Holm.
I know they are demons.
That's not all.
Go on.
How did she know that?
I'm one of them, Emily. I'm a demon too.
I know.
But how?
Sir Gregory stopped by to tell me.
Oh, Sir Gregory told you.
He wanted to bid me welcome.
I don't understand.
Welcome to the family.
So you're also a demon?
You're his daughter?
Mortimer's daughter, Louis.
That makes you my sister?
Oh
Yes. Just the thought of the night when I suggested that we...
my. Oh, good.
So ashamed,
I'm so glad
Louis.
we didn't.
And that means Emma is your sister too.
Yeah.
Thankfully, she will never know.
I'm glad
no,
we didn't.
No, how
Yeah.
could I have ever known?
That would have been awkward.
Emily? No. I didn't know.
I was attracted to you from the moment we first spoke on the boat.
Oh, boy.
Now
Okay.
I understand why. Do you realize what that means? I'm a monster.
Yeah, so I definitely dodged a bullet there, ladies and gentlemen. I was like, yeah, kind of glad that, I'm kind of pushing my Louis into a little bit more of the, LGBT spectrum. I don't know if he's completely in one side of the spectrum or another, but yeah, this kind of saved him from ridiculous awkwardness. I'm a monster. I am attracted to... No, we've committed an error. What? This implies that I actually had feelings for Emily, which I did not. My Louis did not. So I'm a monster I'm attracted to is definitely not right, and this one is not right either. We've committed an error. I did nothing wrong. I gave zero. Up to this point, I gave zero, like, indication that I was interested in Emily in that way. So I don't understand why there isn't a third option that says, yeah, I mean, I wasn't really, like, into you in the first place. The game sort of kind of assumed, which I really don't like that. I don't like when the game that gives you choices like this. If it gives you a choice to sleep with someone or not sleep with someone, to flirt with someone or not to flirt with someone, it really annoys me when they give you those choices and yet they kind of push you and assume that, oh, even though you didn't do such and such consistently the entire time, you still had feelings for this person deep down. I know you did. Like, that's... don't like that. Stop shoving your straight agenda at me, game. It's not, it's real. I don't appreciate you shoving your straight agenda down my throat. You see what I did there? See how I did it there? It's Kate. Thank you. It is Kate all over again. So that is a major critique that I'm going to put against the game. This is the better. If I had to choose between these two, this is the better of the other two options, even though neither is accurate.
We couldn't have known. We made a mistake, damn it.
Ah, that feeling. It hurts all of a sudden.
She's there. I can feel her inside me. She's trying to read my thoughts.
Oh, that's not
Emily,
good.
Don't do that. Get out of my mind, please. Let me remind you that it's forbidden between demons.
Sorry, Louis. I didn't want to.
I have a sister.
It's very strange for me too. A sister for a brother.
Yes.
Yes. I must get some rest. I must ask you to leave me now.
All right, but don't finish that bottle.
Don't start now. I would like to get some sleep.
I'll be leaving you then. Thank you, Emily.
Yeah. Game, don't do that, please. It's, straight people have been complaining about having the gay agenda stuffed down their throats, so, like, it's uncomfortable for me, too, when you're when you're making all those
William
assumptions
Pitt the Elder.
for a game of
dressed in
choice.
Emily. He was the English Prime Minister.
If this game was
quarters
not
circle the
didn't give
lot.
you those choices, it'd be fine. It'd be totally fine if they did not, it wasn't a choice-based game. But because the game actually lets you choose, that's when it's a problem for
Dear
me.
Gregory, thank you for the information. I've managed to find out about the names you gave me. George Washington is a man you can trust. In spite of his obvious talent for politics, he has remained upright and honest. On the other hand, as you may well know, he is already doing business with Lord Mortimer. It will be more difficult to approach him. Napoleon Bonaparte was unknown to me until today. He's a passionate young French soldier for whom Mortimer predicts a promising future. Take heed. He is a man of conviction, which to my mind makes him potentially dangerous. As for Sarah de Richet, what more is there to say? You already know each other. She was apparently invited by Lord Mortimer about an ongoing matter in Paris that concerns a receiver in stolen art. See you soon. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
I don't know if the devs got actual stats from players like Telltale, but I guess you probably in the 1% who didn't do a romance, so they didn't consider it as another dialogue option. It doesn't, even if I was, look, it doesn't matter if I'm straight or I'm gay. It doesn't matter. Maybe my Louis just wasn't interested in her. There's got to be plenty of people who did not have their Louis have any interest whatsoever in Emily. There's got to be more than just that. It shouldn't just be because I happen to be a gay player. So that really is
I've
frustrating.
retrieved everything.
Oh my gosh, I got a Carmelite water. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, sister. That I will gladly take.
Dear E.
Gladly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm glad I barged in there. So now we know that Emily is also not just another demon, but she's also our sister.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
So is everybody in here a demon? No, probably not everybody. Is Piaggi a demon? Because Piaggi had his nosebleed. So it could be very well that Piaggi was a demon.
Dear Mr. I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Devil's Thorn.
Leave me, de Richet. I want nothing more to do with you. I'll have left within the hour, and I wish never to see you again for the rest of my life.
I thought we made up, though. I saved your life, dude. Can you read my mind? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Golden elixir. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Alright. So how many are all of the servants demons too? Mr. Washington.
Louis, busy as always,
Oh,
I
yes.
see. How lucky you are. I must admit I'm trying to kill the boredom myself.
I know, right? There's like nobody, hardly anyone here doing anything. They're all like locked up in their rooms or like just not. This place is supposed to be bustling with people.
I get the impression we're all in the same boat.
And here I was thinking you might have some juicy gossip.
Sorry, I've got a lot of juicy gossip. I don't know if I can tell you. And yourself, anything to tell?
Well, Mr. Godoy heard that we are expecting a last-minute guest.
Pardon?
Yes, a certain Al-Azif.
Strange. Doesn't ring a bell.
Well, I might as well not hang out here any longer if he has nothing to say.
Me neither.
He must have misunderstood. The conference has started. Godoy is a little too used to court intrigue, if you ask me.
I agree with you. Well, nevertheless, I hope I have distracted you a little.
Yes, thank you, Louis. I don't need much. And don't hesitate if you ever do have any news.
I won't, Mr. President.
I can't read the president's mind. Oh.
Why is his study in such a mess? Looks like Volner's planning something.
What are you planning, Mr. Volner?
What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted.
I think I already did this.
Golden elixir.
Yeah, I can't pick that up.
Let's see. A simple toiletry case? Never mind. A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Volner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter.
What might do the trick? I'm gonna save my Carmelite water. I'm not hurting. Priorities. If I get another Carmelite water, then I'll come back and like decide what I can use to figure out the ink blotter business. But you know, if I only have one, I don't want to use it up on that necessarily. Oh, Piaggi,
His
fellow demon.
Holiness awaits my report. I haven't the time.
Can't read your mind. I can't do any of this. Fine. Got this stuff. I think I got everything in Elizabeth's room. Surprised that Elizabeth's room is still like, they haven't cleaned it up. They kind of just left it. Golden elixir. Got nothing. And I opened all these boxes. And I'm assuming you can't go into Piaggi's, or if you can, there isn't really much in there. Nope. Alright. I'm just gonna take a quick sweep downstairs. See ya, Mr. Piaggi. Anyone of interest? No. Alright. How convenient that a deterministic character like Peru is leaving. Again, I'm still... Another, you know, criticism about this game is the lack of... The soundtrack is very limited. And very much not... Doesn't always fit, like, what's happening in a specific scene, because there's only, like, what, 3 tracks? So, that's very disappointing. You're still here, monsieur?
Duke Manuel?
Monsieur Bonaparte stood me up. Would you believe it?
Ah, the French.
So tell me,
The French.
what can I do for you?
Earlier, you mentioned the arrival of a certain Al-Chief.
No, Al-Asif.
A
I
chief.
spoke to you about a certain Al-Asif.
Oh, sorry.
Azif.
I got mixed up. Al-Azif, then.
as if